There is some truly shocking news to report following the special Raw on Netflix premiere this past Monday, because it appears as though there is an absolutely massive storyline twist coming out of the main event between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, a match in which the Cult of Personality won, with new breaking reports revealing that Seth Rollins has storyline quit WWE following his devastating loss to CM Punk. Now heading into this massive WrestleMania-worthy clash between Punk and Rollins, the bad blood between the two superstars was at an all-time high, with neither star wanting to lose to the other. Ever since CM Punk returned to WWE 2 years ago at Survivor Series WarGames, Seth Rollins has been the superstar who has been the most against Punk's comeback to WWE. Seth's reaction to CM Punk's Survivor Series return, not surprisingly, went viral, as it was clear that Rollins was not on good terms with him whatsoever, and didn't want Punk anywhere near WWE. For the past 2 years, wrestling fans have clamored for a clash between Seth Rollins and CM Punk because of their real-life animosity and bad blood. And prior to the Raw Netflix premiere's card being revealed, no doubt a lot of fans had expected for Seth Rollins versus CM Punk to be one of the matches featured on a stacked WrestleMania 41 card. However, WWE delivered this match early as the headliner for the Raw Netflix debut episode. Even though there was no championship on the line or a title opportunity at stake in this clash between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, this blockbuster match still had huge stakes and implications involved, especially considering the disdain that Punk and Rollins have towards each other, and after what was a truly fantastic match between these two massive stars, CM Punk walked out of the Raw Netflix premiere victorious, scoring arguably the most important win since his WWE return at Survivor Series. CM Punk has now put his rivalry or feud with Seth Rollins behind him following the major win this week on Raw, and is looking to the future, which is WrestleMania 41 season. And no doubt Punk has a ton of momentum on his side heading into the 2025 Royal Rumble, which Punk has made it clear he intends to win. Seth Rollins, on the other hand, just suffered from one of the worst defeats of his entire career because of the man he lost to in CM Punk, who Rollins despises. And if new breaking behind-the-scenes rumors are true, Seth Rollins has reached his breaking point after the loss to CM Punk, and has storyline quit WWE out of pure frustration and anger. The storyline that Triple H and WWE are reportedly planning to move ahead with when it comes to Seth Rollins following his defeat to CM Punk is that Rollins is well aware that this loss to CM Punk basically cost him his big spot for WrestleMania 41. When it comes to the 2025 Royal Rumble, you have CM Punk, who has made it clear he will stop at nothing to win the match to finally secure his WrestleMania main event spot. And then you also have John Cena, who is now the odds-on favorite to win the Men's Royal Rumble match after his passionate promo on the Raw Netflix debut, where Cena emphasized he will stop at nothing to win the match, and if Cena wins the Royal Rumble, CM Punk still has a path to one of the main events of WrestleMania 41, with the rumored plans of WWE doing Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins certainly isn't going to be getting a crack at Cody Rhodes' undisputed championship because of the fact he will likely be defending the title against John Cena, and Seth's other big possible money feud with Roman Reigns isn't happening because Roman is likely going to be facing off against the final boss, The Rock, at the Showcase of the Immortals, which leaves Seth Rollins with no clear path to a top match at WrestleMania 41, and compound that with the fact that Seth Rollins cannot accept the fact that he lost to CM Punk, the toxic outsider and disease that Rollins proclaimed he is, on the Raw Netflix debut. The WWE are planning for Seth Rollins to announce that he's quit the company because he not only failed himself and is out of the running for a big WrestleMania 41 season, but that Rollins also failed the entire locker room by losing to the disease known as CM Punk. Obviously, while Seth Rollins' WrestleMania 41 future seems bleak, Triple H and WWE have major plans for Rollins come WrestleMania, so Seth Rollins would only be temporarily quitting the company and would re-emerge in time for the Showcase of the Immortals, where Seth would manage to pick up the pieces after the devastating Raw Netflix premiere loss to CM Punk and get himself on the WrestleMania card in a big match. Regardless, if these rumors prove to be true, Seth will likely be removed from WWE television for about 2 months before returning sometime in mid to late March, where Rollins will make it abundantly clear that upon reflecting over the past couple of months, he refuses to let CM Punk be the one to make him take his ball and go home, and that he's reinvigorated to get back to where he belongs on Monday Night Raw, that being at the top of the card. Now, there was a lot riding on the Women's World Championship match on the Raw Netflix debut between the defending champion Liv Morgan and her challenger Ria Ripley, a lot more than Liv Morgan probably realized, and her entire life in WWE is changed following Raw this week. Heading into the Raw Netflix premiere, no doubt a lot of fans were looking forward to this feud or rivalry between Ria Ripley and Liv Morgan finally concluding or ending, as the rivalry has dragged on for months now, and one way or another, whether Liv retained her title or Ria Ripley won the belt in a major title change, fans wanted this feud to end, and when it was all said and done, Ria Ripley defied the odds stacked against her and won the Women's World title from Liv Morgan, ushering in this new Netflix era as the champion. While losing her Women's World title to Ria Ripley was bad enough for Liv Morgan, according to a leaked backstage rumor, things are only going to be getting worse for Liv as we begin the new year, as it appears as though Liv Morgan's relationship with Dominik Mysterio will be coming to an abrupt end. A new leaked report has revealed that Triple H and WWE plan for Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio to break up as an on-screen couple, potentially as early as next week's edition of Monday Night Raw, and the seeds were already planted regarding the demise of Liv's and Dom's relationship following Liv Morgan's Women's World title loss to Ria Ripley on the Raw Netflix premiere. Because as most of you are likely aware, as soon as Ria won the title, Dominik Mysterio already showed signs of betrayal and wanted to rekindle things with Ria Ripley, the one now holding the belt. And while Dominik was emphatically shut down by Ria, that isn't going to stop Dirty Dom from parting ways with Liv Morgan. With WWE trying to make Dominik Mysterio this generation's Eddie Guerrero, it was a big mistake for Liv Morgan to have ever trusted and gotten close with Dirty Dom, because the sad reality is that Dominik was never on Liv Morgan's side. He was only with her because of what she could do for him in WWE as the Women's World Champion, and now that Liv Morgan has lost her title, the rumor is that Triple H will be having Dominik Mysterio break up with Liv Morgan, which will result in Liv being absolutely crushed and emotional, with Dominik Mysterio reportedly set to then start trying to gain the affections of the new WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, over on Friday Night SmackDown, with Liv Morgan set to work in the tag team division for the immediate future alongside Raquel Rodriguez. Let us know your thoughts on WWE planning to break up Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio following Liv's Women's World title loss to Ria Ripley on the Raw Netflix premiere this week. Do you guys feel that it's time for Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan to break up and go their own way, with Dominik then moving on to the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton? Or do you feel like Triple H is breaking Liv and Dom up too soon? Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on so that you'll never miss out on a video. Well guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.